Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Josh. Welcome back to another video. And today we're going to be talking about NECA toys and their newest alien figures. Sort of. This is pretty interesting, right? So yeah, I know I've talked about them not too much. I know a while back I was covering the new Predator figures that are meant to come out somewhere around summer-ish. We got like 3 new Predators, I think. I mean, that might not sound like a lot, but I mean, it's I don't know, it's pretty good for the most part. They all seem like very solid figures, so I'm still looking forward to that. But I'm also looking forward to their alien figures because yes, I am indeed a pretty big fan to their aliens and predators stuff. I've always enjoyed the movies. I mean, their later ones not so much. I mean, maybe this is just my opinion. Okay, so don't take what I say the wrong way. But obviously, at the beginning, the movies were just flat out interesting, with the whole sci-fi shit going on, especially with aliens. And then Predator was kind of like a straight up action horror almost. And then it's always good when they both collide. That's always a treat. So, of course, when it comes to that, of course, NECA is, of course, going to make a whole bunch of figures on it. And, of course, they have because there are endless figures. And we're talking about, like, hundreds of these things. There are bound to be more than 100 alien figures and 100 predator figures for sure, because yes, there is more than 100, but since the list just keeps growing, obviously it's hard to really kind of cover all that. So it's good to know that they're still making new figures to this day. And today we're going to be talking about their newest figures, which is the based on the video game Aliens Fire Team Elite. So if you keep seeing a flash, the reflection of my glasses, the phone, that's what it is. So of course these are the figures in question. That's just the box, obviously. I'm pretty sure. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna show you like, what I got here, and you got the Prowler alien, and then you got the Runner alien. So of course, uh, admittedly, I don't really know too much about the game. Uh, I get the feeling, judging by how it looks, I'm guessing it's kind of like World War Z almost in a way, but not exactly. Or maybe it is just like that, but with aliens, which I think is still pretty cool. It's a cool concept. Like I say, I don't really know too much about the games, and I remember when it first came out, there's a lot of mixed thoughts on it, so I can't really determine for sure if it's good or not. I would play it, but if it's internet only, I'm kind of screwed because I don't really know anyone that plays it. But whatever. At least we got some pretty good looking alien figures, in my opinion. It's always good to have a whole army of these, even when it makes up like a whole variety. I've always enjoyed that. It's like I want to keep collecting more of these guys. And when you do that, it's like you build up an army, and it's like a huge variety, whether it's like the running kind, or the ginormous kind with the rhino aliens. I mean, I can't help but mention that because literally every time you go to Target, that's literally all they got, mostly for alien stuff. Don't get me wrong, they got a good selection of alien figures. Don't get me wrong on that. But yeah, some new stuff wouldn't hurt. So at least we got a little something. But notice that there's a catch, right? But before we get to that, let me show you the other one. Because they revealed 2 figures. Like I said, Prowler and the Runner. Now, this Prowler one looks very interesting. He got like that weird kind of, not devilish, but I don't know. I think of like fire or lava when I think about him or something. Just looking at how he is. You could definitely tell that the headpiece is a unique sculpt. I don't know about everything else because pretty much everybody is saying that it's basically a repaint. And then there's the Runner alien, which I'm assuming it's meant to be kind of like the dog alien from Alien 3. So obviously I don't own the dog alien, sadly. I would definitely want to. I really wanted to have that figure. But of course he's not around, and he's pretty expensive online, especially if you want to get the newborn. I've always wanted to get that one from Alien Resurrection, and yes, I know. Oh, but that's a crap alien movie. But hold up. It's the thought that count. At least we got some pretty cool looking aliens. Let's look at it like that. Even if the movie's kind of downgraded within time. I mean, don't get me started on Alien Covenant, but that's another discussion for another time. I mean, that'd be good for a movie review. Then again, I haven't really started movie reviews yet, but that's not the point. The point is, announcement. People aren't looking forward to these figures exactly, and it's kind of funny because They don't show it, NECA. They don't show it on their Instagram account, or I don't know about their Twitter. But they do show the back of the box, and it does reveal two more figures based on the game. And honestly, they look mildly more interesting than the ones we're getting, in my opinion. I mean, you got like this weird one with like this swollen head, and it's all green, and I'm like, ooh, like me want that. I want that figure for sure. That looks so cool. I mean, think about it. I'm just like, maybe it's just me, but it's because I barely have enough green in my alien collection, if that makes sense. I got whatever you could think of. I got like the freaking, I'm just looking at the pink one. I got the rhino one who's like kind of orange. Got the cougar alien. Oh, and then I got myself right here to uh I always get them confused. I don't know if this one's the night cougar or the night panther. I always get them confused. So please don't whine me. But I love these. I don't know. They're so unique, you know? But of course, we gotta talk about why people don't really like these figures that much, really. Because I see it a lot in the comments that people are like, you know, and people are like, okay, NECA, when are you gonna give us the new stuff, right? And I'm like, like I kind of want to investigate a little bit more. Because honestly, I don't know if it was because of the distaste for the game or the figures in particular. Now I can't really find like actual good images of this for some odd reason. Every time I try to find it, I always find like the blurry ones. So of course I don't want to do that. I want to show you guys the good stuff, even if it's not in perfect quality. But here, look. Does it move? Yeah, look at that. I mean, the box looks great. Oh, there you go. So, okay, so I was wrong. They do show the back. Now, like I say, you can't really see it too good, but they did reveal two more. And the Burster alien and the you know what? That Spitter alien actually looks cool. Wow. Judging by how they all look, without a doubt, they definitely share the whole hind leg thing. So these aliens in specific are meant to run on all fours. And that's one of the complaints I've noticed from a lot of people is that they don't really want any more of these type of aliens, mostly because we just got two recent one with the cougar and the panther. And yes, I do own both. I just showed you one of them. I will show you the other one, but he's kind of in a weird position. I'm afraid if I take him off my show, he might fall. So let me just leave it at that. I mean, you could pretty much Google it, right? These figures are out already. You know, I would assume that you could find these guys anywhere. I don't know. I know they appeared in places like in Walmart and FYE, but that's all I can really think about. Maybe Target. I have no idea. I don't know. Target, you and the holothon. I don't know, man. Uh, and no, this has nothing to do with holothon either. That's not another reason why people are complaining. Again, it kind of goes back to the whole like sharing sculpting and the whole idea behind like the alien runner. Because people are basically saying that they want to see new sculpts. They're tired of seeing the same thing over and over again. And it's like, you know, I get it. Okay. You know, you want to see something new because I see a lot of people saying that they should bring back the Kenner, you know, the Kenner tribute figures, which I find kind of odd that they say that because I don't know if you guys knew this, but the Cougar alien and the Panther alien, they are also a part of the Kenner tribute. So where exactly are we coming to that? And I don't remember exactly what the comment said, but I found this one basically complaining about how awful these figures are and whatever. And it's like, I mean, he has an alien profile, so I kind of joked around and I was like, I mean, I thought you'd be pretty stoked about it because of your profile pic, because we're talking alien fan, right? So you know, obviously, and then I even asked forward to, you know, in the future, because I tributes to continue as well. I definitely think they should, only because there's definitely a lot of variety in it. You know, I mean, there's still a lot more figures to go, man. There's still like, I don't know if any of you guys are aware of like, you know, the alien figures when they first came out by Kenner. I think it was Kenner, right? Probably should have researched that before I end on this video, but you know, yeah, there's still a lot that they can do. So admittedly, yeah, I get where people are you know, are getting at. You know, I know what they're trying to say, but at the same time, I don't know. I feel like it feels a little bit one-sided. It's like everybody wants one thing, but it's like technically we are still getting original products because look, they're just going by what they see. I mean, if this is what the aliens look like in the game, then of course why would we have to like? Why would they have to like? I don't know. I mean, and it's not like these are not original sculpts. Of course they are. Look at the headpieces. Maybe the bodies are not original, but at least they got the head, so that's at least some effort, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at this kind of odd. I don't know. Now, understandably, we gotta get this too. NECA is a huge company that are working on multiple different properties. I mean, we're talking about Back to the Future, and I'm talking about what they're currently working on right now. Of course, the Predator stuff, their TMNT stuff. Holy crap! Yeah, I know. They're Universal Monsters. They even just announced another new TMNT and Universal Monsters figure. April as Bride of Frankenstein. Now that looks really cool. Oh boy, I'm gonna have to pay that online because via I don't know. I would have. I think those figures are international. I don't think those are exclusives. So you can pretty much find them with no problem. I've definitely found Raphael as Frankenstein a couple times. But due to scalping and everything, it's gonna be pretty hard. These alien figures, I don't know. Judging by the reactions of a lot of people, I don't think they're looking forward to these. I don't know why. I think they're really cool. And like I said, there's still originality to it. They're not completely reusing parts. They still got to put some effort on that, whether it's paint or resculpting some things like with the new head sculpts. I mean, I know the pictures are not good, my quality isn't really perfect, but I think you could clearly see that, you can tell that they got different sculpting. That's the point that I'm trying to get at here. But then you get a lot of people kind of being like, "Oh, NECA, got lazy. It's like Randy doesn't even care anymore." And I'm like, but like, you do realize there's a lot more to it, I mean, this isn't all about him. And if you don't know who Randy is, he's one of the big top guys at NECA. He's basically in charge of like making every single figure. I mean, I don't know how accurate that is because obviously when they made these figures, there's like a whole team and everything, So obviously, I know that he can't be like the one dishing this stuff out. I'm pretty sure that there's other groups being like, okay, we got to coordinate. What new alien figure can we come up with? What, whatever. There's got to be a whole business meeting about this stuff and everything. All right, this is a huge, massive company with a lot of money. Okay, so the fact that we're paying so much for these, especially with inflation, obviously they got to put a lot of effort into these. All right. And don't get me wrong. In the past, NECA has definitely made some weird decisions. I mean, yeah, there's the whole not re-releasing the first wave of the Ninja Turtle figures, which is pretty rare now. And then who can forget, like, like, don't get me wrong, I love the Friday the 13th Jason figures, and I always will. But admittedly, when you look at some of their sculpting, obviously they're not as perfect as their Part 7 Jason, because that's the more recent one, and obviously that one has like a beautiful paint job, beautiful sculpting, extreme detail. I mean, come on, that's definitely worth the $32, right? I think I paid $32. When did inflation started? I mean, I'm joking when I say that, but you get what I mean, right? Basically, it's kind of weird that people are kind of trashing on these figures, and it's like I don't really see it though. It's like, why is this such an issue? I mean, it's like, why are you just tired of seeing the same things over and over and over again? Maybe, I kind of get it. I want to see some new stuff too, but you know, you gotta remember though, it's really hard to focus on just one franchise. We have to kind of understand that, because definitely other complaints that I hear is that now NECA is too much focused on their other Ninja Turtles, and I'm like, um, what, retiring some of their figures, and I guess some person being like, what, I'm glad they're retiring, and they should retire the whole thing. That's all NECA focuses on now, and I'm like, how stupid are you? Have you seen all the other products, man? Do I have to mention it? I don't want to get off topic. I want to continue talking about this, but I will get off topic if I have to. Universal Monsters, some retro cloth stuff. I mean, that's still a thing, kind of. We need to talk about that actually on a later video. Back to the Future, still, yeah. They dish out Gremlins out the ass all the time. That's pretty much all you see now. you know. Bob Ross. Yeah, I'm not joking. Lately, they've been making a lot of Bob Ross stuff, and well, we need to talk about that too, actually. To it. NECA, yeah, you got some weird stuff going on, but I'm not making this video to defend NECA. No, don't think of it like that. I'm trying to kind of dive into the mind a little bit of like what are people thinking? What why are they upset? Let me be your therapist for a second, right? Why are you upset that these figures exist? Why should you shit on them when other people actually like these a lot, And it's like they kind of like bombard NECA with so many messages and even emailing them and stuff. And I'm like, okay, maybe that's going a bit too far. If you don't like the product, that's fine. Guess what? Don't buy it. If you don't like it, okay, take your money somewhere else. Buy anything else that you like. That's all I have to say at the end. I don't really got like a good message to end this on. I'm just trying to. Maybe I'm just gonna just dish out my opinion. I don't understand the hate behind these figures. All right. And honestly, I don't think it's fair considering that they're not even out yet. I think they come out in like June. Let me see if I'm correct. I'm going to look at it right now. Yes, I'm correct. These come out in June. I hope they do, only because I know that NECA has been kind of known for delaying things a lot, and they still do. But at least they come. That's the way I look at it. So yeah, we got some new product. At least they didn't forget about the Alien franchise because for quite a while I've been thinking, hey, I hope they don't forget about them because I really do love those Alien figures, even if some of them get kind of loose sometimes. Yeah, that's kind of a weakness, but it's okay. All right, as long as they're still beautiful to look at, they're still in one piece. They're extremely detailed. Look at this beautiful one with all the blood. I need to start doing toy reviews soon. I don't know when because I'm afraid that they're not gonna blow up. So most likely I'll probably do what I did before on my first channel. I'll most likely have to like start reviewing Ultraman figures and then kind of go on from there. Let me just hope I don't get harassed with the whole when are you gonna make the next Ultraman video? Because that oh boy, from experience, you'd be pretty surprised how annoying that is. And so is complaining about stuff that isn't too much of a big deal. Like I can understand like if these were like repaints, like if this was like the the fifth or sixth repaint of an alien figure. Okay, fine, maybe that I could kind of understand. But these figures, like I said before, they're slightly new. It's not like no effort was put into them. You have to think of it for a sec. Maybe they're not the best figures. Okay, maybe you don't. Maybe you think of them as the worst, or maybe they're meh. Okay, fine, but I don't know. Do we really need to boycott NECA for that though? I mean, I just did a video talking about how annoying NECA fans could be sometimes. So I don't know, man. What sort of territory are we going into? Let's not go there. To all my collectors out there, let's not do that. Okay, if we don't like a bitching around and don't start harassing the company, telling whatever like that, that's not really going to solve anything. I don't get why. Why would you tell them to not sell them, even though they're already made in production? I mean, the least that they can do is not sell and go on clearance, but that's about it. But then if they do that, well, there you go. Scalpers are pretty much going to take them because they won't be that expensive. They won't be like $30 or whatever. Honestly, I don't even know how much these figures are. These things range in prices. Of them are up to like $36.99. So yeah, save your money because I definitely am. So until then, I can't wait till June or July or August, maybe next year. Honestly, I have no idea. Like I say, who knows when they'll come out. But whether you love them or hate them, well, all I'm gonna say they're gonna come out either way. So that's about it. That's gonna end it right there. So for my next video, random, it's always random shit, of course. I always love to surprise you guys with something. But like I said, like I mentioned before, I do want to talk about the whole Bob Ross thing, but I don't really have too much info on it, but there's a lot of things going on with it, and there's definitely people trash talking NECA toys because of that too. So that's something. I still need to talk about Holothon, so most likely I might end up making a video talking about that. That's the next thing because it's over. Holothon is over. There is no more Holothon. So yeah, what's the point of talking about it? Well, because I got some mixed feelings about it though. I don't really know how to feel about it. I got lucky so far, with the whole thing. I mean, everybody's still looking for that Token and Raw's R2 pack, and so am I. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. Man, I mean, I wouldn't bet on it though. All right. All I can say is keep trying. All right. Don't give up, because I've given up multiple times and it is miserable. So no, that's a big fat no. Okay. So until then, hopefully I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hopefully, you know, I mean, I know it's kind of late and all. I don't like making videos so late, but hey, at least a late video is better than no video, right? You know. Also, you know, if you like the video, you know, if you like what you saw, you can leave a like, dislike if you dislike it. All right, subscribe if you're not subscribed for more random shit, because you never know what to expect of this channel. Even I, right? That's always the fun part, right? No, maybe. I mean, look at this, look at this bastard. Look at that little tongue of his. Yeah, beautiful. Again, I need to start doing toy reviews soon. When? I don't know. Come on, look, he even includes a little buddy that you could put on his back. It's like a backpack, except it's like translucent plastic. That's cool. Yeah, nice. He has the ability to like transform too, but I'm not gonna go through the trouble. I'll save that for like a future toy review that'll come out like in like 2 years. Anyway, good night, everybody. So see ya.